Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on? It's Big E here. We're playing Helly the Warlock.
Hi there.
There we are. That's Helly R. Sure. We're at the Nessingwary Expedition Camp. In this episode, we're going to continue with bloody bone necklaces and something else that these freaks carry. Can't remember what it is. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for choosing to hang out with me for a little bit. We'll do some leveling, have some fun. What about complaining? Yeah, you can do any complaining? Oh, yeah, don't worry about that. Got it covered. Got a whole list right here. Let's go ahead and grab a soul shard or two. I think we just need one more, really. Don't need a whole bag of soul shards. Perfect. Just perfect. Do I have any anti-venom? No. I do not. We don't need anti-venom. Just let it seep through the blood. We're undead, man. Honestly, we should be immune to it, I feel like, is the undead. When does this come out? So this is going to come out, I think, on, actually, Father's Day, June 21st. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Did you guys get a card? I hope you got something extra. A card from the kids and something extra from the wife. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So there's the inappropriate part out of the way. Anyway, today, for me, is Monday the 15th, right? So I'm almost a week ahead here. I finalized the apartment and all that stuff today. I got power squared away to turn on. So check this out, man. I'm paying $160 a month for my internet because my 5-year new customer thing went away. Check this out. I called them. Well, you can't call initially. You have to contact, you got to chat with the AI chat bot. I kept typing rep and they kept saying, we need more information. Can you blah, 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 blah. So I put terminate service. You know what happened? They go, would you like an agent to call you? Yes, that's what I would like. I had somebody call me within 2 minutes. You want to get somebody on the phone? Just type in terminate service. All right, man, so check this out. So I explained to this guy that I'm going to be moving. And I said, most likely I'm just going to cancel my Comcast service with you because I am paying over double what prices are in Albuquerque. Right? That's the first thing I said. And he goes, let me look up your account information, Eric. I was like, okay, you do that. No, I was very nice to the guy, but I wanted to be firm and clear that I would drop them in a second. And that was actually my plan. Just, I was going to go with AT&T or something else. Now, unfortunately, and I already knew this because I checked, there is no fiber in my particular area. There's fiber in Albuquerque in places, just not in my area. So they don't even have, they have a similar speed to what I have. So I have 1200 megabit download, which is 1.2 gigabit gigs. And I've got 35 upload. Now the upload speed is really what I care about. The best they have is 1,000 download, but the same 35. So essentially I have the same speed because I never get the 1.2 anyway. I'm usually like 800-900, right? So the dude goes, well, I could get your service changed over there and it will only cost you $50 a month. So I'm like, $50 a month? He goes, that's right. He goes, and I'll go ahead and sign you up for the 5 years. Like, he's signing me up for a new customer. Now, after that, I think it's $80. So I said, so can you explain to me why I've been paying $160 for your service? And he goes, well, you were part of the 5-year plan originally. I could tell he was trying to figure out what to say. The gist of it, of what he said, was it's just more expensive down there. What he didn't say is because Comcast has a monopoly down there, you guys have no other choices, so we take advantage of our customers by double and triple charging them, is what should have been said. Dude, so I'm going from $160 a month to $50 a month for essentially the same fucking speed, man. Unbelievable. Just fucking stupid. Now, he says I've got this other equipment. I don't have it, but I remember what he's talking about. I've been getting charged $13 a month for that. I don't even use it. I don't know why they gave it to me. I think I literally threw it away a couple years back because I remember I was going through my closet. I had already been with them for 3 years. I was like, I don't need this shit. I think I fucking threw it away. So I need to contact him once I get up there because my bill will be even cheaper once I return the equipment. But I'm going to say I've lost it. How do I just outright pay for it so I don't keep getting charged by the month for it, right? Like, what's the fucking price? Surely I've paid for it over 5 years, right? 72 times 13 or, whatever that would be. So we'll see what happens there. But honestly, it's so much cheaper. I don't know that I care too much. Man, this is ridiculous, dude. We've got 4 fucking necklaces off of these things. That's righty. It's challenging for you. It is challenging for me, Blizzard. Oh, boy. Okay, that should be okay. He's a little bit close there. Anyway, that's done. So they're going to end service at midnight the day before I move, and they will start my new service the next day. So I'm moving. I'm literally driving up on the 23rd is my last day here, which is just a couple of days from now. Oh, shit. Gotta go. Yeah, gotta go. He's pulled. He's got 2 mobs. Let's see if I can get away before he dies and we get the soul shard back. Not sure we got it. We didn't. Because I had to. It was close. What do you want from me? Anyway. If you have been a customer of Comcast or whoever you're with for a while and maybe your initial deal ran out, and if you have other options, like depending on how much your bill went up, I can't recommend trying that enough. Because they are going to offer, if you tell them you're going to cancel, you don't have to even say where you're going. You don't have to give them any information. Just I'd rather not say, but I'm paying too much money here. Please cancel my service. You are going to get some better options. I guarantee it. They're not going to let you go because they don't want to give you a better deal. You're probably overpaying anyway. Oh, shit. All right, let's tighten up here. I'm going to fear this guy. Let's get him down. You going to run into camp? Okay, good. Ridiculous, man. Cannot believe how much I've been overpaying. That's literally more than triple the price. That's fucking stupid, man. There ought to be a fucking law against shit like that. All right. Let's drink up here. So I got... it's only going to cost me $500 to move in. But boy, was that the most confusing series of emails back and forth about probably 7-8 times with the leasing person for the office. Because she initially told me, you know, when I was looking at this place, can I get this? There's some green gloves. She goes, if you move in before the 26th, we have a special and you only pay $500 to move in. I was like, great. I'll move in on the 25th. She's like, excellent. I'll write you down for that. I'll go ahead and send you the information. About an hour later, she sends me an email saying, oh, I'm sorry for the confusion. So I was like, here we go. Here we go. Right? The emails were so confusing, I can't even, like, remember. I don't know how to word it. I would have to read the emails. It was the most confusing shit. So here's, after like I said, after like 7-8 emails, here's the bottom line on that deal. The only way that happens is if I move in specifically on the 24th. No, I'm sorry, the 23rd. First it was the 25th. Holy fucky. Damn, man. Dude, that Fire Nova is insane. He just deleted the fucking demon right there. Anyway, I was getting really frustrated with her, but I was trying not to show that. I asked her probably 4 times. I was like, okay, because she kept saying, yeah, sorry for the confusion. So if you move in before the 26th, but then she mentions the 25th and the 24th. And it wasn't clear on what she was saying. We're going to put cursive tongues. Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because Fire Nova is instant. It's an instantaneous thing. Let's see if we can just burn him down. I think he did it already. He must have been low on health before. So anyway, she sent this email back, and it wasn't clear, like, what the fuck she was talking about. So I was like, okay, so I need to move in on the 24th, or do I move in on the 25th? And she almost sent the exact same email. It was worded slightly differently. And I'm like, I'm really sorry. This is a little bit confusing. Can you just tell me, like, what day do I need to move in? You just let me know to where I get the move-in special of $500. And she sent me an email that was equally as confusing, and she didn't tell me a day. Okay, so this goes on for 3 or 4 more emails. Finally, I think I deciphered everything she was saying. So I'm like, okay, I've changed my U-Haul date twice now. Please confirm that if I move in on the 23rd, it costs $500 with the move-in special. And she's like, yes. I was like, okay, I'm going to change the U-Haul pickup date, but I'm not going to do that until you send me, you know, like the thing I have to sign and all that. So she sent it to me. So I've got an email that says, just bring $500. Of course, it has to be a cashier's check or a money order, which I don't fucking understand. Why can't I just use my fucking card? Right? I don't really understand that. Man, it was confusing as shit. So that's not the end of it, though. So I have to agree. There's a pet policy. And I already told her, I said, I don't have any pets. Hold on, guys. Okay, are we back here? Sorry about that, guys. It's gone for about a half an hour there. That was the hospital calling. I've got endoscopy. By the time you see this, I've already done it, but for me, it's coming up in 2 days. So they have to go over all of the procedure, and I got to confirm and all that kind of good stuff. I've had this done before. I'll be out cold for it. And hopefully everything is okay. If not, I'm going to have to go back on this Carafate medicine for probably another 4 months. And also continue pretty much double the Nexium that I take. Okay, let me just, sorry guys, let me check my, see how long that first video was. So I know how long to keep recording here. We were 15 minutes in. Okay. So we got about 30 minutes here. Is this the only place I get these trolls? No, we can go up here, man. The question is, do I want to risk going up to that area? I don't know that I do. $30 and a $60. Look at that. Let's roll up there because it's so hard to get a tag on a mob here, really. We have no rested XP, and that's because I logged out at the Nessingwary camp instead of an inn, but I don't think we would have had that much anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much, I suppose. Oh, pulled. All right. No worries. No worries. I've been watching these couple of different channels. The channels are devoted to people who just thought all the channel is killing bots. And it is, I don't know what the fuck happened to this game, man, but there are so many bots in this game. It's fucking sad, man. I wish Blizzard cared a little bit more. I just don't think they do. Not really. I know they say that they do. There's no way in hell that they do everything that they could do to stop. If they really gave a shit, they would literally be scanning and banning every single day. That's what I think. Hello there. You guys, a mystic and a scout. Yes, healing wave. This patrol can sometimes be the hunter with a pet. I'm pretty sure. We got people in here too, man. Damn. All right, what do we do here? Because I don't like competing. Oh, ogres. Let's go do ogres. Forgot about that. That's right down here by the base camp. We'll do that. Look at that. Did it work there? I think that's an orc. He might have got caught out by that patrol. Who knows? Got some mail. Might be stuff we didn't sell. A few in here we can snag. Let's grab another soul shard. Keeping 2 on me. Got so much going on. But I got a lot done today. In fact, the only thing I have left to do, I think, is... Well, I got to forward my mailing address, but I don't want to do that too soon. I'll do that. I'm going to look up, like, how long it takes. And then I just need to change some things online, like with my insurance about where I live. I'm hoping my insurance isn't going to go up because I'm moving into the city, but it probably is. Fucking insurance companies, man. Other than that, I just need to change the address on my license, but that's honestly not that big of a deal. I have nothing to eat here, but I've got a poison on me. I don't want to life tap too low. And then the poison tick off there. I guess you could do that if you were low enough and had a bad enough poison. That would suck. Can you imagine that? Like you got a stack, you're not paying attention. You life tap down here, and then you fucking you get the tick kills you. The dot damage. Free shuttle bolts are nice, but it pretty much pulls if I cast it. It will be done. Put a bunch of stuff out on the curb. Free to whoever wants it. I gave my landlord first dibs. Some of it was brand new. Also had a couple pair of sneakers out there. Whatever doesn't get taken, I'm going to take to the Goodwill Army. Or not Goodwill. There's some couple of places. There's several places here where you can donate stuff, and some of them are better than others. One of them, all proceeds go to, there's a children's hospital. I already took some things. There's a church that I took some stuff to. So a bag of food and a bag of clothes. I'm going to wait till that gets right before it disappears, and then I'll chuck the shuttle bolt on them there. Make sure you get that poison off. Guess I'm thinking of my other character, I guess, where I have anti-venom. You gotta feed, brother. Do what you need to do. Just like standing there looking at me. He wasn't sure what to do because I was moving around. It sometimes throws the NPC off. He doesn't know whether to run up to me or to wait and then use his throwing weapon, right? You can use that to your advantage. It doesn't work like every time, but it happens a lot. Because they're input reading, you know, on your ability, whatever you're doing. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Let's get this out of the way. I'm going to pull it anyway. It popped right out of it. You, good sir, need some mana. Let's get some together, you and I. Let's shoot some pool, Fast Eddie. Anyone? Bueller? It's the Hustler with Paul Newman. Jackie Gleason, like the original. I think that's the original. There was a remake with Paul Newman and Tom Cruise. I think it was called The Color of Money. But essentially, I think it was like they picked up on his career later is what that was supposed to be. I mean, kind of like a sequel. Could be wrong there, but I think that was the deal there. I like both movies. The original is black and white. Gosh, look at him getting absolutely wrecked here, man. Got to keep him healed. I think he's also enraged. Shamans are no joke, man. How you doing? Been watching some Antiques Roadshow that it's on Netflix. I don't know if it's always been on there, but I usually watch it on YouTube because no, you know, no commercials and shit. I tell you, man, I do not understand art. I mean, I appreciate classic paintings, like the detail of those, you know, the classic, you know, 16th, 17th, 18th century stuff, man. But dude, when you get into shit that came out in like, I don't know what the style of art is called. It was like Andy Warhol in those, like that period of time. Dude, they had a painting on there. Like I could have done it. I'm not even exaggerating. It was just I mean, I look at the thing and I'm like, all right, I don't know, maybe $2.50 at a garage sale. I would put an estimated value on this of $15,000 to $25,000. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? I guess it's just associated with the name, man. But I'm like looking. There's like 2 colors on the thing, and there's a line in between. I don't know, man. I don't. That's just fucking straight up ridiculous to me. That's something I will never understand. Ever, ever. Never, ever, ever, never. Especially stuff that's like a print. It's like or like a silk screening type of thing, and it, like somebody just did it in their garage. $65,000. Really? Why? Because it says Andy Warhol? Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Damn it. All right, let's get you started there. Let's make sure he's dotted up here. He is enraged. There was one with like, just like, I mean, it was literally stick figures. It looked like a child drew it. If I saw it, it's like, oh, this is somebody's kid, you know, did some artwork. Yeah, cool. I mean, it's not like completely worthless. I'm not paying anything for that. You know what I'm talking about? You know the art I'm talking about? It's fucking... Yeah, okay, sure. I'll insure this this crayon picture from 1983 for $125,000. To also get a kick in the balls as well. Like minimum, I should also get that. Fucking idiots, man. It has to be just because of the person's name, because it just doesn't make any sense. It like I said, I'm not trying to be a dickhead, man. But if you just take a paintbrush and you have 2 colors, there's nothing else. It's just like this side's red, that side's blue. Just like a random design. Like, a child could do it, but because, you know, some douche from the 80s did it. You know what I mean? It's strange. It's strange. And then at the same time, like the next item will be something from 1549. And it was owned by some king, right? And it's like this amazing fucking thing. And it was like in this castle. It was in a war. This guy carried it. His head got chopped off. His head got mounted on it. Right? And then 5 presidents had it. And it's been passed down generation to generation. $300. You know? Like... What? Strange world we live in, man. How we doing on time? What did I say? We were 15 minutes in? Is that what I said? I think so. Yeah, so we got a half an hour. Okay, so we got a little bit of time. We got about 10 minutes left here. I love that show, though, man. I don't know. I just... You got that guy... So 2 of my favorite appraisers... Well, I've got a couple. I think the guy, his name is Nick. He has, like, the craziest looking suits. They're like checkerboard and plaid, and he's fucking, just looks fucking, I don't know. Dude just looks hip as balls, man. Like a set of balls, but with hips. You know what I'm talking about? Like there's that dude. I also like, I think the guy's from New York, and he usually appraises jewelry. He's got a little bit of like a New York accent. He looks like he is currently in the mafia, or used to be. It's like that thick New York accent. I like that guy. There's a woman who does... Okay, you need to fuck off with your enrage shit, dude. All the way off. God damn, the dude chunked a quarter of my health, man. One shot there. I can't remember her name. Couple of favors. There's also an old guy. I think his name is Katz. His last name is Katz. The dude looks like... He looks like a mummy. He looks like somebody just unwrapped his ass. Like he's... If that dude's not 112, nobody is. Dude's old as fuck. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I also like looking up specific, like you can look like the best of, like the most valuable items, and people had no idea. So there's this old man, and he had this blanket just like on the back of his chair for years and years and years. And he brought it in, and it's like a national treasure. It's like an original Chiefs blanket. It's like $1 million or some shit, and the dude's like, I thought he was going to cry, man. I mean, that makes me happy, because that dude looked like he needed the money, man. What pisses me off are the rich people. We got any rich people listening? You guys piss me off. They'll say this like they'll say this is worth $125,000, and their facial expression doesn't even change. It's like, oh, that's good to know. Fuck off, man. You know, it's obviously money isn't an issue. If somebody tells you something's worth $125 or $125,000, you're just like, oh, that's good to know. Thanks. I'm gonna go get some coffee now. Get yourself a heal, sir. No, this guy. We'll get him next. I honestly think I'm better off, if I don't want to get attacked, just letting dots tick. If I add anything to this rotation, they usually come right for me. Even the wand. Yeah, it usually puts my aggro over his. Healing will generally do the same thing. Healing's a big aggro magnet. Here he comes. To ruin my day. How good are these? You scared the shit out of me. You trying to run that over top of me? Hoe bag? Now, if I've been fighting a troll right there, I'm pretty sure I'm on the aggro table there. That's one of the ways these people kill bots. It's usually a hunter without the pet. He brings it over, and there's a lot of hunter bots as well. He'll bring it over where his pet's doing abilities. The actual human feigns death, and it's immediately on the aggro table of the pet, which puts it on the aggro table of the hunter. And they'll usually pull elites over. But apparently they have... I mean, they just get more and more sophisticated, the fucking bots. They have like a blacklist or a whitelist, I don't know exactly what it's called, for certain elite mobs that are in the area. And if they detect, they're doing a scan. If they detect, I think they pull out, like they just run away instead of getting killed by it. Some shit like that. I love watching them kill bots though, man. I fucking love it. Pretty damn excited, man. About finally getting like a new place here. I will miss... There's some things about Silver City I'll miss. You know, I made friends with my next door neighbors, the elderly couple, Bruce and Joanne, and my landlord, Christina, and her husband, Matthew. They're really cool. I got friends at the gym, like gym friends, Johan, and the gym owner as well. I let him know today that my last day was probably going to be like next week. Other than that, I guess that's it. I don't really know anybody else. Well, maybe I can meet some new people. It's not easy for me to do. Maybe meet a woman or something, get a girlfriend. I don't know. I don't really care too much. I had a girlfriend for the past 2-3 years. I don't mind being single. I'm kind of built to be single, honestly. I gotta say, though, it is a lot easier being older than it is younger, man. I mean, at least the women I've met, there's like no pressure. Nobody's looking to get married. They usually have their own money. You know, it's just... I'm not saying it's like a casual relationship, but, you know, you can find stuff like that. Just saying you can get to a good relationship and like have your own space, you know? You're not like looking to move in with each other, and because that immediately changes the dynamic. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just, you know, it's not for me. I like my space and my privacy. I think everybody likes that. It is important if you're in a relationship. I don't care how old you are. You can't be around each other all the time, man. I know that's like a romantic thing, and it's... But that shit... I honestly think it's not healthy to be around somebody all of the time. You need your own space to decompress and just chill. It's not a bad thing. I think people think of it as... Especially like really young people. But you don't want to be around me, like that type of dramatic shit. You know, it's not about that. It's just healthier. I've been in enough relationships to form that opinion. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're married, you're like, well, what the fuck do we do? Mr. Counselor, right? Now, if you have children, you are where you are at. Good luck with all of that. It changes everything, man. But if you're married and you're two single people, or not single, you know what I mean? If you have no kids, not single. It's a healthy thing to do, to have some time away from each other. I don't know how you would work it out, but... Because here's the thing, and I've talked about this before. When you are with somebody all the time, every day, every night, you don't miss them. You don't have a chance to miss that person. And that's important in a relationship. If you're not around somebody all the time, you know, if you got your own place, think about it, right? You guys haven't seen each other in a, you know, couple days, you know, maybe a week, see each other on the weekends. You miss that person. You can't wait to see them again, right? Now, some of it is, you know, it's obviously it's about the sexual attraction, all that. Sure, that's healthy. You need that. But if you're with that person, that doesn't happen. In fact, that kind of goes away. It feels good to miss somebody, man. It makes you appreciate the person. Whereas you're with them all the time, and I know you married couples know exactly what I'm talking about. You fucking get annoyed, right? You start like, yeah, damn, that shit's annoying. Is he going to do that all the time? Or you're like, wow, is that the noise that she makes? You know what I mean? It's those little things. You got any married couples watching together? You're probably like, oh shit. No, that's part of being in a relationship, man. And it's, you know, it takes work. If anybody tells you any different, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Being married is not... The idea of it, it's you know, it's a romantic notion, and it's an accepted, you know, not everybody does it, but people get married, everybody knows that. But I'm just saying, as soon as that happens, you move in together, the dynamic is going to start to change in like 3 months. He ran the same spot that other dick ran to. Right over here. Dude, what is the deal, Blizzard? Dude, look at this, man. We have killed 40 fucking 4 of these goddamn things. I've got 16 necklaces. Like, that's fucking stupid, man. What is the point of that? There's no other point except for time gated. I can't possibly think why else they would do some stupid shit like that. It's so frustrating. Like, is killing 25 of them not enough if it was 100% drop rate? Surely 25 is enough. Blizzard's like, you can fuck off with that. You're going to kill 100 minimum. Yeah, it seems just outright ridiculous. That's right, outright ridiculous. That's how I worded it. There's ridiculous, and then there's outright ridiculous. Yeah, which is like an in-your-face ridiculous. Let's get a fear ready, because I am going to pull. All right, we got to wrap it up. I'm actually over here. Let's go back to Gromgal. And we will check the mail. Actually, I'll just check it off camera, because I'm pretty sure these aren't sales. It's stuff we didn't sell. I might try to repost them. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. You guys and gals take care. Helly and I will see you in tomorrow's episode.
It's been real.
Peace.